Imagine leading the Premier League table for 539 days and you still don't have a single title to show for it. And that is the situation of Arsenal fan right now. Because this season Arsenal just lost their 200 consecutive Premier League leads and they just bottle it again, and Man City just did what they always do. They'll again lead the Premier League table and they're just 5 games away to their 6th consecutive title Premier League, and that is absolutely crazy. We have Barcelona beating Celta Vigo 1-0 in the La Liga, and Bayern Munich beat Leverkusen 2-0 in the DFB Pokal Cup, and in the Italy Coppa Italia Cup was happening, and the match was Atalanta versus Lazio, and Lazio just knocked Atalanta through penalty and they just threw the semi-final and got in the final of Coppa Italia. So we have a lot of things to cover, lot of matches to cover. So let's just get comfortable, let's just sit in a relaxed position because we have a lot to talk about. Before jumping into the video, if you are new to the channel, do consider subscribing and liking the video. It will really help me a lot and your support will be really appreciated. So thank you. So let's just start with the first game, and the first game will be Barcelona versus Celta Vigo, and Barcelona do win Celta Vigo 1-0. But we have lot of things to cover up, we have lot of things to talk about in this match. So obviously I was watching this match, so I will be talking more about in this match. So I will be starting this video talking about Lamine Yamal, and I have been telling from the last match that against Espanyol, Lamine Yamal started consecutive match after match and he have been playing after 90 minutes after 90 minutes. And if you see the Lamine Yamal's last couple of matches that he played against Atletico Madrid 90 minutes, he plays against Espanyol 90 minutes, he played against Atletico Madrid again 90 minutes. So he have been playing more and more 90 minutes in the consecutive last matches. I've been talking about he will get injured, I've been talking about that he should get rested, he should get a less more game time because he has been so much crucial player, he has been so much interesting player, impressive player throughout the whole season. This kind of players no other team wants to get injured. This kind of players we fans don't want to injure, because next after 50 days we have FIFA World Cup, and a FIFA World Cup without Lamine Yamal, it will be a FIFA World Cup we will be watching without Messi in his prime. So Lamine Yamal is obviously that kind of profile. If you see the Lamine Yamal performance, he have been matching the Lionel Messi number in terms of dribbling, in terms of creating chances. He have been so much crucial for the Barcelona team. Obviously, if you see this match and if you see the performance, the contribution of Lamine Yamal, then you can see that he have been so crucial in this whole match. Only he played like 45 minutes and he got 7.7 rating. If I show you the statistic, 1 goal scored, yes, it was a penalty goal scored, and obviously the penalty was awarded by Lamine Yamal. He just cut inside and Celta Vigo player just did commit a foul, and that was a clear cut penalty for me, and that was given as a penalty after some seconds, and the penalty did calmly scored by Lamine Yamal. But after the penalty scored, like 3 or 4 seconds, Lamine Yamal was stopping the play, like he was stopping the celebration. He was talking to Pedri that he feels something on his right foot, and initially it was looking like he got a muscle stomp, maybe he got a stomp in the veins. In the Twitter we got some reports that Lamine Yamal do torn it ACL and it will be like 4 weeks he will not be playing for Barcelona. Yes, we haven't win the league yet, but he has been so crucial that we maybe need him some of the next matches. If he out for 4 weeks, then he will be missing out the El Clasico in the 11th May. So it will be a things to concern actually. So he played accurate passes given, 85% accurate passes given, 24 touches, 5 on the opposition box, and obviously Lamine Yamal was the man who completed the most dribble in the match, and he was so key in this match that for him we win the match. And after Lamine Yamal gets substituted, we were not creating any clear-cut chances. Yes, we do create chances through Pedri give a nice pass to Ferran Torres, and Ferran Torres did finish it, and I don't know why that was a offside. If you see the offside, like it was a little bit of the hand like this area, and that wasn't a offside for me, because if you score a goal from this area of your body, then it will be count as a handball and hand don't taken in the offside. So as you can see, it is just a slide of the arm. So in the rules it is not a offside, but I don't know what is the La Liga semi-automated offside is doing. Even in the last Espanyol match, the hand was given as an offside. Offside rule have to be made clear cut, that how the hand will be offside, that have to be much more strict and much more clear cut. It has been so much variable that we have been missing that many clear cut goals. We have been disallowed that many clear cut goals. So I do request La Liga to investigate in this offside thing, and they do make a clear cut offside rule for the hand. So and that was my opinion for the offside. And talking about all the matches, like if I see like Pedri performance was not that good. If you see the 8.1 rating, I don't think that Pedri deserve 8.1 rating in this match, because Pedri was not in his top performance. He was not completing his many of the passes, and he was getting many missed passes. Although defensively he was good, but I don't have a convincing performance from Pedri. Even though Kubarsi didn't have a really good win, Kunde have a trash performance, really sloppy game from Kunde. Martin got a really good performance. He do get some couple of good blocks. Cancelo do get injured. Cancelo was the first man who get injured in the match in the 23 minute, and Lamine Yamal was the man who get injured in the 43 minute, and he got substituted in the 45 minute. And in this match, after the Lamine Yamal gets substituted, like the game was stopped for almost 13 minutes. Some of the fan in the crowd got serious medical issue. The referee was talking to policeman, and the policeman do call an ambulance to give the medical facility to the fan. So the game was stopped almost 13 minutes, and 8 minutes or 9 minutes have been given for extra added time. So it was like 64 minutes, and it was still going on the first half. I have not seen that so long first half, like 64 minutes. The game was postponed for the fan cardiac issue, so that's why the first half was so long. And if I talk about the other thing, that Olmo performance was completely trash, and Garcia goalkeeper performance was on top. So if I show you the goalkeeper statistic, then as you can see, 90 minutes play, 3 saves given. And if you see the match in one situation, Joan Garcia was 1v1. Before he make the save, he just completely read the body movement of the player. He just completely read the how and where the player will be shooting his ball, and that was a class save. He just give that save. That was a class save, and for that class save, like I think that we won the match, because in 1v1 anything can be happen. But the way Joan Garcia saved that goal, it was a complete clutch moment for Joan Garcia. And for me, like the best player of the whole Barca team was Joan Garcia. And as you can see, rating do telling that Joan Garcia performance on top. He do give a couple of many saves, and that do giving Joan Garcia rating. And after that 73 minutes, Rashford was subbed up, and Rashford don't impress me. Even though Gabby don't impress me, Gabby as a left winger was completely trash for me. Eric Garcia was solid. He has been given so many blocks, and for me, Eric Garcia was performing really solid in the backup defensive midfielder role. Although he was starting in the left hand side as a defensive midfielder, but he was playing on the right hand side, like where the Pedri is showing. If I say one word, the Barcelona game takeaway, it wasn't a convincing performance, because Barcelona have not win the league. So I don't know why the player was so sloppy. Every player was mispassing so much. I don't know what was happening, but the performance was literally below average, not even average. I literally didn't enjoy the match. I was watching the match from 0 to 90 minutes. It was a match that I saw. It was the worst performance of Barcelona in this season. So that was my complete takeaway of this game, Barcelona versus Celta Vigo match. And let's just talk about the next match. And the next match was between Burnley versus Manchester City. And what a match this was. Before this match, Arsenal was on top of the Premier League table for 200 consecutive days. And after 200 consecutive days, Arsenal just dropped their lead of Premier League, and Man City just top of the league again, as they was top of the league for the last 5 consecutive season. And if you see the table, Man City is the top of the table with 70 points. Arsenal is second of the table with 70 points. The point difference between Man City and Arsenal is same. The goal difference is also same, 37-37. But the only difference was that Man City scored 3 more goals than Arsenal. As you can see, Man City scored 66 goals, Arsenal scored 63 goals, and also Man City do considered 29 goals and 26 goals was considered by Arsenal. So that was the only difference, that Man City was on top. So it will be a nice battle to watch, that who gonna be win the Premier League title. And if both teams win their next 5 games, then it will be decided with the goal difference, or maybe the plus minus of their goal scored and goals conceded. That will be the only factor left to judge the Premier League title. So this season Premier League title will be a top head-to-head battle between Man City and Arsenal. So talking about this match, Man City was looking on his top performance from the very first minute. They were, as expected, maintaining their position, dominating position, building from the back, creating chances from the very first, and Erling Haaland do score in the 5 minutes. It was a nice ball from Doku. Erling Haaland just go straight into the box and give a nice second bar finish, and that finishing don't have to be so much fancy, that finishing don't have to be so much power on it. It just have to be that much power so that it can go in the net, and that was Erling Haaland do. Even though Haaland got some couple of more chances, one chance was hit in the post, one chance was saved by goalkeeper. And in this match O'Reilly was playing because Rodri got injured, and O'Reilly was playing as a defensive midfielder. If I talk about the best player of the whole Man City team, then it will be Cherki, because Cherki was playing his on top. 90 minutes played, he have been give so many successful driven. As you can, if I show you that big chances created, 199 touches for Cherki, opposition touches 70, successful dribble 2, 8 chance was created. That was an incredible performance from Cherki. And Cherki was on his top performance in this match. He was creating from the back, he was creating from the deep, he was making line breaking passes. He also created multiple chances. So Cherki was on top in this match. But I do have to talk about the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper did give many saves. 8 saves has been given in the whole match. Expected goal for 3.24, goal permitted 2.24. Even the Pep Guardiola was not happy because they just created so many chances. They should have scored 1 or 2 goal at least minimum, except that Erling Haaland got. If I show you the statistic of this whole match, as you can see that Man City created 3.54 xg, so they created almost 3.5 xg, and they should score 1 or 2 goal in this match. 28 shot was taken by Man City, 9 shot was on target, 4 big chances was created. If Man City scored like their big chances, if they didn't miss their all the big chances, then it will be, the scoreline will be like 4-0. So Pep Guardiola was little bit disappointed about Man City performance. But even though it was a convincing performance from me, Man City do play a good game. So that was my takeaway in this match between Burnley and Man City. So let's talk about the next match, and the next match will be Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich. So Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich game, it is a Pokal semi-final game, and I'm not gonna lie, Leverkusen just didn't have any chance in this whole match. Bayern Munich dominated in this match fully. They just given any chance to Leverkusen, just give a comeback, just give a goal. If you see the statistic, like 2.55 xg created by Bayern Munich, 20 shot was taken, 11 shot was on target, big chance created, 8 big chance created, big chance missed, 6 big chance was missed. Oh my god, if you see like that 6 big chance was missed, if those 6 big chance was buried by Bayern Munich, the scoreline will be like 5-0, 6-0, could be 8-0. Bayern Munich performance was on top, even though if you see they give total 4 shot, 1 shot was on target, 0 big chance created. As you can see, the Leverkusen play literally trash throughout the whole match. If you see the first half, Leverkusen just give zero shot on target, zero big chance created in the first half. So that was a complete trash performance, complete grounded performance from Leverkusen. If I talk about my takeaway in this game, Harry Kane scored in the early of the game, 22 minutes mark. It was Musiala who given the assist. Musiala just give a nice ball to Harry Kane in the middle of the box. Harry Kane just give a nice calm finishing. The shot was have power, but the finishing was so calm, the finishing was so good that not a great goalkeeper will be saved. Luis Diaz was on top in this match. He was created so many good chances in this match. Also, he scored one goal in the 90 plus third minute. It was offside. It was ruled out at first, but after the VAR review, it was given as a goal. And Musiala performance was on top. Olise have a decent game. Pavlovic not a good game. Kimmich was on top. Neuer gave one massive save. If he didn't give that save, that was a complete goal from me. A diving save was that. If I have to say the best player from the Bayern Munich team, then it will be the Luis Diaz and Jamal Musiala. And if I have to say the best player from the Leverkusen team, that it will be their goalkeeper, and their goalkeeper name Mark Felken. I don't know their goalkeeper name because I don't used to see Leverkusen game so much. So the goalkeeper said total 8 shot and goal considered 2 goal. Expected goal faced 3.44. That means almost 4 goal was faced by Mark, but he do save like goal prevented 1.44. So that's why his rating is on top. I saw the match, the way the goalkeeper was saving those chances. It was absolutely bonker. Without the goalkeeper, the scoreline could be 4-0, scoreline could be 6-0. That was the whole game. So that was my review of Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich Pokal Cup semi-final. And Bayern Munich do get through the semi-final and they are now in the final. So next match will be Stuttgart against Freiburg, I guess. I don't know actually their name.
Bruh.
So next match will be, I guess Stuttgart will be winning this match, and the final will be between Bayern Munich and Stuttgart. So I will be keep an eye on this match. So the next match was between Atalanta versus Lazio. It was in the Coppa Italia semi-final, and Atalanta do lose this match through, and Lazio do find himself through the semi-final and got to the final. But it was a really close match. The Atalanta was really close to scoring 2 goals, and Atalanta was really close to bury the game in 90 minutes. But it was a really nice defensive performance from Lazio. If I show you the statistic of this game, like Atalanta created 1.97 XG, 29 shot was taken total, 6 was shot on target, 1 was big chance created, and 1 was big chance missed. And that's why Atalanta just couldn't get that 2 goals so that they can just get through this match. And if you see the Atalanta passes 755 passes, oh my god, that is absolutely more than double accurate passes was completed by the Lazio. And as you can see, Lazio was created 0.78 XG and total shot was given 8, shot on target 1, and big chance was created 2. So Lazio was not the better team in this match, but they do take this game to the penalty. Total drama was in the penalty shootout. If I show you the penalty shootout, like first goal, Raspadori only won the man who scored the goal from the, and the Lazio side first do penalty taker miss, and even I couldn't believe the De Ketelaere and Zappacosta missed their chances. And it was not a actually miss, it was a save from the goalkeeper. If I show you the goalkeeper rating in this match, then you can probably say that Mota did a wonderful performance. He gave 5 saves in the whole match, in the 120-minute match. Penalty shootout save 4. Like 5 save in the whole match, penalty shootout save in the 4. And he do consider 1 goal, like that was nothing. Like if you are saving 4 save in the penalty shootout, then I have to keep, like it is given 8.9 rating, I will be given him 9 rating, man. He is the complete best player in the whole match, that no one just got even near of Mota. That absolute top performance. So the next Coppa Italia match will be in the final. It will be in the Lazio versus Inter, and it will be a good game, even though I feel like Inter will be winning this game. But as you can see, the Lazio defense is top. Lazio just goalkeeper stepping up and give a massive incredible performance. So I don't know what will be happen in the Coppa Italia final. I will be watching on this game, so do make sure to subscribe for the future review. So that was my full takeaway of this 4 game and full review of this 4 game. So let me know in the comment, what do you think about, can Man City just again win their 6th consecutive Premier League title, or Arsenal will be winning this season? I will really love to know your thoughts on the comment. And if you are enjoying the review, do make sure to subscribe and like, and I will be seeing you in the next video, and up until peace. So that was my full takeaway. So that was my full